working on Lightweb, and Lightweb is pretty much like an interactive website for people to, it's kind of like a forum, but a forum is done, it's going to be done through video. So people will be able to kind of make videos about things that they feel inspired about, or their philosophies, maybe a workshop they really liked, maybe a conversation they had that was really, really inspirational. And the whole intent is to really make young people talk, well, inspire young people to talk about spirituality, philosophy, to kind of break down those barriers that we have between different faiths. Because the more that I've been interviewing people for this website, the more that I see that although we say that we might be like Buddhist, atheist, Christian, we all have the same beliefs, and like beliefs like to be a better person, to love, to share. So the whole point is to really make people see and help people see that we are all similar, although we might dress differently, we might talk differently, and we might have different faiths. But really, yeah, so it's Lightweb, so it's just a web of similarities and differences. It was like a progression. I first wanted to have a few events at Vibewire, and the things weren't really coming together, and I just, yeah, I was just thinking about, well, I've always kind of talked to my friends about different spiritual ideas, like we've always had like really interesting conversations. And for a while, ever since I came to Sydney, I wanted to have something meaningful. I wanted to do something with meaning, which is actually why I joined Vibewire. And I think it kind of started from here, just seeing people do their own projects, doing their own events, fast break, meeting people that are really like young people that are doing what they love. And yeah, just trying to do my own projects, and kind of, it kind of evolved from the failure of previous projects, or like from the inability to implement them. And yeah, just conversations, and it kind of came together. It's even evolving now, like although I'm working on it now, it changes all the time, from like suggestions from my sister, from my friends. So it's evolving, and it was evolving, yeah. To have like kind of like a meaningful social media platform. So I would like to, like a lot of young people already use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but to really have a website where you can have a direction with it. So as opposed to just like maybe posting a photo about like cake you ate or a cheesecake you just ate, but to really just have something like maybe a positive experience, and to really have a platform for people to go and maybe find inspiration when they might be in a hard situation, or maybe find understanding about a faith that they might have some prejudice about. So it's really just create a positive social media platform. And I guess the drive behind it, I don't know, just something that seems like the right thing to do at the moment. I guess maybe collaborating with my sister on some questions and stuff. Really just having interviews with people, because what I do is that I contact different maybe like yoga studios, or maybe someone I had a really interesting conversation with, and I suggest like, hey, like, would you be interested in having an interview and just making a blog submission? Pretty much like when I meet people and have an interview with them, I ask them to share and ask them the exact questions I would post on the website. So they kind of create accounts already with me through a YouTube video. And I guess talking to people and just connecting with them and hearing their stories has been really like the highlight, because it's really what it's about. It's just connecting to people. So yeah, just collecting different stories, and I'm really looking forward to connecting those people with each other, because everyone that I've interviewed have their own projects, or they have these ideas that they're working with, and I think if I bring them together, it could be something really beautiful. The most important thing that I've learned so far is really, one, to have persistence. So it's like I had many ideas beforehand, and it didn't work, and the things like people weren't coming together, and things weren't aligning. And just kind of to have persistence, even though at first like you might have this vision, and at first things might not fall through as you want to have them, but to really just have persistence and keep on pushing, and to be open to change your project, because like failure is not really like, it's not a negative word. Like if something doesn't work the way you want it, then it's just a time to look around and think like, what else can I do? And to really be open and to keep that motivation going. And another thing that I've also learned is to be prepared. So just like to always have like, if you're going to like interview someone, or you're going to just like, you know, make a deal with someone, like, oh, I'm gonna like share this with you, like to really have a backup of everything. Because recently today I went to have an interview with someone, and my battery died like in the middle of the interview, and I was like, oh my god. And my sister was like, you know, that's like, just, you just have to, that's a lesson, just be prepared. It really just started it. Vibewire and the Innovation Lab were really just kind of the seed that just planted the inspiration in me. Before I came to Vibewire, I had no idea that young people are doing projects that they care about. I was just, I went to high school in New York City, and I was under the impression that like the whole point, like we just go to college and then we just make money and that's it. Like that's the point. But like when I came to Sydney and I had an internship at Vibewire, I just saw that like young people are just doing different things and they're really inspired, and they're getting people together and they're having all these connections. And I think it was really just seeing people at Fast Break, seeing our lab members just pushing and doing what they love has really kind of put a thought in my mind. Like if they can do it, then I can definitely do what I want to do. And I wouldn't be doing the website if it wasn't for Vibewire. Well, I really like, at least in the next month, I really just want to have the website like functioning. Like I'm actually like, I'm developing the website. I've never made a website before. I've never had interviews before. So I really just hope to actually have, at least in the next 2 months, like a functioning website people can log into. And then in the future, I just hope the website will be self-sustained. So like people will be able to kind of create the content, and maybe like when I come back to Vibewire, maybe I really want to have an event for the website somehow. Maybe in 6 months when I come back to Sydney, maybe I could have some kind of event. So yeah, it's really just because I just started this a month ago. So right now I just wanted to kind of be user friendly.